Alright everyone, welcome back to Dark Souls Remastered. Now, we have a couple things on the schedule today. Oh, that's not what I wanted at all! Wake up!
No, I'm fine. Well and wide awake. Do not treat me like an old withering snake.
We're gonna give the Lord Vessel to Frompt. There'll be a couple things we do then, and then we're gonna feed a lot of stuff to him.
You have done it. You have retrieved the Lord Vessel. After 1,000 years, it is you. It is really you. Forgive me. I really should calm down. Now, let us take that vessel on a journey. I assume that you are ready. Now, be still.
Okay, I need to turn the volume up. I forgot to change it. Yeah, come here, phone. Or not phone, remote. I was looking at my phone as it was falling off my lap. Okay. Fucking weird ass.
This is the Firelink Chamber for the successor of Lord Gwyn. Now, place the Lord Vessel on the altar.
Place the Lord Vessel.
Fuck you.
Now there's 3 areas that have barriers lifted so we can get to them. So we have Tomb of the Gravelord, Duke's Archives, and the Demon Fire Sage. Okay, so he will have a little bit more to say.
Very well. As Kingseeker, I shall now instruct you, the Lord's successor, in your next task. To achieve your fate, fill the vessel with powerful souls, commensurate to the great soul of Gwyn. Scarce few possess such brilliant souls. Gravelord Nito, the Witch of Izalith, the 4 kings of New Londo, who inherited the shards of Gwyn's soul, and Lord Gwyn's former confidant, Seath the Scaleless. All of their souls are required to satiate the Lord Vessel. Are you ready? Then we shall return. Stay still for a moment.
Skipping cutscene, we're eating noms, me. Sidon, what you up to? Come on, bud. There you go. Stop. Lay down. Be good. Alright, bud. Feed items. Okay. Give him all those. Those are our major source of souls at the moment. I didn't want to sell that. I actually don't have too much to sell right now. Keep the Elite Knight set, because, yes. We're gonna sell the brass set. Sidon! Cut your shit! Be a good boy. Okay, I guess that's it.
Farewell.
Need to save 20,000. So, the first lord I'm going after will be the Four Kings. Oh, I already brought her back to life. Okay. But in order to get to the Four Kings, you need to kill Sif the Great Grey Wolf and get her soul, and of course the Covenant of Artorias, because Artorias was known as the Abyss Walker because he made a deal with the Abyss, or a pact with the Abyss, so that he could traverse it to hunt the Dark Wraiths. And you need to get the Covenant of Artorias, which you'll wear as a ring, which enables you to walk in the Abyss. This unfortunately means that in the Abyss, we're going to be heavy bastards, because we're not going to be wearing Havel's ring anymore. And we'll probably be putting Havel's armor on as well. The Four Kings are basically just a DPS test. If you can do damage faster than they can, you win. Out of my way! Do 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 do. All right. No, we don't want a level that's way too expensive. Now, getting to Sif is going to be a little irritating because we have to go through a special section of Darkroot Garden. And oh,
that's a rare ember you have there. I've seen one of those before. It's the ember of a divine blacksmith. Might you like it? But
have I really not brought this to you yet?
well, you.
This is what I got after beating the butterfly. I don't have any twinkling, do I? Nope. Alright. Purchase. We want the Crest of Artorias. Let's go ahead and get these as well. I probably can't. Nope, I need twinkling to upgrade this armor.
Don't get yourself. Neither of us.
Alright. But anyway, this special section is one of the biggest PvP hotspots in the game, and it's very difficult to get through it, at least in my experience, without getting invaded by 2 or 3 people at once. Because there's a covenant there, and its entire purpose is to keep people out. Out of my way. Have I already killed the Hydra? I don't. I should have the Dust Crown ring if I killed the Hydra. Oh well, I can do that later. Excuse me. Damn it, I got a hair. There we go. It was floating right in my eye. Sit on. Lay down. Be good. You don't need to be energetic running all over the house all the time. There you go. Good boy. Anyway, we go over here and use the Crest of Artorias. Now, this is also one of the absolute best places to soul farm, though, with the enemies here. Because almost all of them respawn, and they drop a decent amount of souls. Attract him first. Some of them are also kind of half invisible, so watch out. Okay, got him. One of them does drop items, and he doesn't respawn. Come here, bud. Come on. Just come here. I was gonna say, if I almost one-shotted the knight, you should definitely die in one hit. Alright, we're gonna go around this way. Try not to aggro more than one at a time. There's a couple places where we can't really do that, but we're gonna try. So we go this way, and then we get that bandit over there. Him and the knights are the hardest hitting ones, but the knights don't respawn. Yep, I've been invaded. I don't know where my invader is. There. Blue. That means they're part of the Covenant here. So you're a bleed build, huh? They're probably trying to get around and backstab me. One of us is gonna make a mistake and it's really gonna hurt. Okay. Of course, they have the ring, and now I have NPCs on me. So, death for me. And this is why I hate going through this area while I'm human, because people just wait here to... No, I'm not gonna indict him, because it's part of his covenant. He's doing what he's supposed to do, I guess. Still annoying as shit, though. Probably out of all the times I have run through that area, maybe 3 that I haven't been invaded. We already killed the knight, so we just gotta worry about this sorcerer here. Come here, you bastard. You're not gonna hit me through the tree. Give up. Dead. Luckily, the only reason you need to get through here human is so you could summon people if they put their signs down, which is unlikely, because everyone knows this place sucks. Give me that. Okay. Now, there's 4 NPCs left. There's a cleric, a thief, another knight, and a hunter. At least I think he's a hunter. Okay. Those 2 respawn. The 2 over here, however, do not respawn. Now, one of them is Ferris, who's this, like, heroic archer, all this. And Ferris drops both his hat and his bow. And his bow is one of 2 things in the game that have an S rating for their dexterity scaling. There's Ferris to the left. Ferris is going to do his best to keep his distance from you. There should be a knight approaching me, though. There he is. Come on, knight boy. Come on. Too early. God damn it. Ferris, cut your shit. God damn it, Sidon! Get off! You know not to be running on me when I'm like this. I'm not blaming the dog for that one. That was just me and my shitty timing. Ferris is really annoying because his bow is good for sniping. And that's what he likes to do. That's fine though, let's just go. Nobody's fault but my own that I'm playing like shit. Are you done? I couldn't even parry the sorcerer. Get the fuck out of my way! Normally I don't have this much trouble running through here with the NPCs. It's always the players that give me trouble. Sidon, stop! Why did I fucking stutter there? Okay, got them. Let's go grab my souls. But there's also a covenant you can join here. If you join the covenant, 2 more NPCs will spawn, and all these guys will actually be friendly to you now. But you get Shiva of the East, and I think his bodyguard. If you kill his bodyguard, you can get the Darkwood Grain Ring that everyone fucking loves to use, which changes up your critical hits, and it changes up your rolls to like flips and shit. That's more like it. Bitch. Now, we need to go get Ferris. Try to get him so he doesn't roll off the edge. Alright, Ferris. You're done. Or her, I guess. I didn't think Ferris was female. There, Black Boa Ferris and Ferris's hat. Yeah, the heroic archer Ferris. That's pretty much all we know about her in-game. So we'll continue on this way. There's Alvina, the cat. She's who you talk to join the Covenant. Now, there's actually two different ways to get into this side of the forest. It's just that that's the easier way. The other way is past the Hydra. So here you have the stone armor, like the stone guardians. Now, this place is full of mushroom people. There's basically babies and parents. The babies aren't really too much of an issue. The parents, however, can rock your shit with their punches. Now, these are actually good things to farm as well, because they have a really good chance to drop gold pine resin. Take a swing, back off. Uh-oh. Yeah, look at that. That was its light. There's its heavy, the one where it lunges forward. Take a swing, roll away. It will never do a second attack after its heavy attack, at least in my experience. They're also tanky bastards, as you could probably guess, since I'm two-handing right now. The babies usually don't actually aggro to you, so you can ignore them for the most part. You can backstab the babies. I don't know about the parents, though. Okay. Also, I've never tried parrying them, and it takes an ass load of stamina to actually block their hits, so I wouldn't recommend going that route either. So yeah, I have no boost to my item drop, and they both drop gold pine. Over here, you get the enchanted ember, which you could take to Rickert of Vinheim to get even better enchanted weapons for your intelligence build. Continuing on this way. Why did I use a couple of Estus? I remember using one. Where did I use the... Oh, right. I took a hit from the mushroom. Alright. Now, Sif can be a little tricky. She's pretty fast and has very high reach, but if you dodge through her attacks, it's going to be nothing. And time for a sad boss. Do-do. I don't know if it's just me, but my audio always seems a little off for that cutscene. Watch out! Okay, I dodged wrong. That's my bad. Alright, Sif, take your swing. That's the one that always gets me, that double swing there. As you can see, Sif's health bar honestly isn't the best, but she hits pretty decently, and you just need to watch out for her. Another little sad bit about Seath, or not Seath, why do I keep saying Seath? Sif, is that when you get her down to really low health, she'll actually start limping really badly. Sif is an example of a boss that actually gets weaker as the fight progresses. Yeah, she's not quite at low enough health for that yet. Alright, Sif. She's at low enough health to be doing it now. Look how slow she's moving. I'm sorry. But you have to die for me to beat the game. So we have the Covenant of Artorias now, so we can go to the Abyss to fight the Four Kings. Behind the grave, you can also get, I believe, the Hornet Ring, which belonged to the Lord's Blade Ciaran. Yes. Ciaran was a very close friend of Artorias, one of the other four knights. The four knights were Ciaran, Artorias, Ornstein, and Goff. Which, once we do the DLC, we'll actually meet Ciaran and Goff as well as fight Artorias. And if there is one boss fight that consistently wrecks me, no matter how many times I do it, it's Artorias. Little footfalls everywhere. Alright, we're gonna homeward bone back to the bonfire. Checking my phone. Alright. We still got a decent amount of time, too. Alright, I need to equip Transient Curses. I have 2, but I should pick up plenty more on the way. Alright, we're also going to go back down to Blighttown real quick. We're going to continue Sigmar's storyline real quick before I forget. Is this the playthrough where I forgot to get the Rusted Iron Ring? No, I have it. Well, I guess we don't really need it. Now, the Four Kings boss fight, when we get there, you can actually summon Witch Beatrice to help you, as long as you summoned her to help you with the Moonlight Butterfly. And then, after summoning her to fight the Four Kings, you can actually get her set, the Witch set, as well as her Catalyst, down in the Valley of Drakes, near the exit of Blighttown. Yes, after talking with Sigmar at Firelink Shrine, he'll then be down here, and he'll be over near the Great Hollow. So when we get over there, we're probably just going to run to the Great Hollow, light the bonfire there, and then warp out, instead of wasting a homeward bone. The Great Hollow and Ash Lake, or Lake of Ash, I can't remember what it is, are both optional areas. They're pretty cool areas, though. There's not a whole lot to them, but there are some extra things. There's a covenant you can join, as well as another Hydra, and that covenant is where you can get a lot of dragon scales. I don't remember if we already talked to Quaylana. You gonna light me up? Nope, you didn't do it. When you get over near Quaylana, most enemies will actually de-aggro from this area. So yeah, they'll keep coming and get close, but then they'll get away.
Ah, There you are. I was expecting you.
Okay, I have talked to you. Yeah, I haven't bought anything from you yet. Might as well modify this once, though, so you're happy.
Now go. Whatever you do, do not crack and go hollow, lest my time spent on you be wasted.
Okay, we're gonna get poisoned again running over here. Off in the distance there, you can see our former buddy, Laurentius, the Pyromancer, who has gone hollow, searching for the Great Chaos Fireball that you told him about. So you basically sent him to his death. Which, you're gonna have to put him down now. He's poisoned. I'm sorry, bud. He doesn't drop any loot. Alright, we're gonna continue this way now. Make sure you come over here with, I think, about 3 extra poison moss clumps, or purple moss clumps, because Zigmeyer is stuck down here because he doesn't have any more of the antidote moss. You know what, let's go ahead and just switch over to the Rusted Iron Ring. I'm tired of moving slow. And this is still faster, even if we are slow. Fell asleep.
Oh ho! Excuse me, I was so absorbed in thought I just drifted away. You see, I'm actually in a bit of a fix. I've made it this far, but I'm short on antidote moss for the trip back. By my knighthood, I'm ashamed to ask, but can you spare a few scraps of moss?
Yes.
Fantastic. Thank you. A saint you are. This Knight of Katarina expresses his deepest gratitude. I shall not forget this. Please, take this, a symbol of my appreciation.
We now have his shield.
Well, our fates do seem entwined, don't they? Perhaps this, too, is the will of Lord Gwyn.
Sidon, stop.
The poison swamp, like quicksand in there.
Alright, now these guys you can actually farm for Titanite shards. I think large Titanite shards and maybe green Titanite shards. I don't remember. But yeah, the giant leeches, they can be kind of annoying. But there's some stuff we can grab around here. You missed. Large Titanite shard. Oh wow, we got a lot of them coming. Now I have never died to the leeches, but they do pack a decent hit. I didn't mean to do that. I was gonna Estus. I'm not entirely sure what I hit. As you can see, though, they're pretty low health, so just take them out. Now, over there is the big item we came for. I believe it is the server. Now, the server is an interesting, I think it's a curved greatsword that should restore health with every hit. It's not a very large amount of health, but it is health restoration, so it may be something you're interested in. Excuse me. Let's continue forward. I'm not gonna bother using purple moss. Honestly, we can just... The poison's honestly not that big a deal. Now, early game, when you first encounter rats, yeah, poison's a pretty big deal. It sucks. But right here, honestly, we can just outlast it. But yes, I did decide on the Four Kings being our first boss battle. Now up here's the entrance to the Great Hollow. You get the plank shield that the Deprived starts out with. You get a Twin Humanities. And we're at the Great Hollow. There's a bonfire at the entrance. That's what I'm going for. I'll sit down. Well, I won't kindle it, but we're going to just sit down and then warp out. I don't know what just died. You can also get inside this big tree over here. Or, well, smaller tree within the big tree. You can get the Chloranthy Ring. The Chloranthy Ring is invaluable because it allows you to have a massive stamina buff. Or stamina regen. Sorry. Sidon, what are you messing with? I hear you. What do we want to go? Let's go to Chamber of the Princess. I want to try to get the Titanite, or the Twinkling Titanite, to upgrade our sword even more. Oh, wow, the screen messed up there for a moment. The YouTube channel's getting more popular. I'm getting more subs. I forgot I shot Guinevere. We're in Darkened in Orlando. Alright. So yeah, now we can do all the basic smithing stuff ourselves. We just can't do the Ascension stuff. For that, we have to go to Andre. He's the only one who can ascend your basic stuff. The giant can turn things into boss soul weapons. And, what the hell's his name? Vamos? Or Vamos, one of the two, will be able to give you fire weapons once you actually get to him. He's in the catacombs, and the way to get to him, it's not really a secret way, but it's not obvious at first, at least. Do 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 do.
Hello, forge I can, strong I am.
Yes, you are. Alright, I need 4 Twinkling Titanite, bud. Reinforce. Our Black Knight sword is maximum. And it's the only Black Knight weapon we got. Excuse me. I forgot the server for some reason. It requires a lot more strength than it does dexterity, but it is a dex scaling weapon. Interesting. We're going to turn the lightning spear down into a spear plus 10. And then we'll turn that into... we're going to turn it into the Dragon Slayer's spear.
Coming soon.
Wait. Was I looking at something wrong there? Okay, no, I wasn't. Dragon Slayer Spear takes 24 and 24 to wield, but it has C for strength, B for dexterity, and B for faith scaling as well. So it's a pretty decent spear weapon. It's a little slower than I'd like, but its attacks are very powerful. Not to mention it has lightning powers. Alright. I'm just gonna homer bone. I got plenty of them. Oh, gotta stretch. Alright, time to go to New Londo. Judging by the dog's reaction, I'd say my wife's home. I don't know if she works today. I need to find that out. Do-do-do. Alright. Let's get a quick level. What do we want to put it at? We'll go Vitality. Well, why don't we reinforce the Dragon Sword a little bit? Or the Drake Sword. We didn't go to the Painted World yet. Oh well, we'll do that next. I figured you were home. The dogs were running. So, down to New Londo. Now, I would like to say you can go through the entirety of New Londo without the Covenant of Artorias. You only need it once you actually get to the boss room. Did you get more milk?
What?
Did you get milk for the Oreos? No. We're almost out.
I didn't know that.
Well, you gotta look at stuff before you go shopping.
I was intending to just go and get bagel bites, but I was hungry, and so I got more than I intended.
This is why you don't go shopping when you're hungry.
I tried to get you to go with me! I got you Cheetos, and I got you Oreos. Be happy!
I am, and thank you. You. You're entertaining. Alright. So you're going to need either the Cursed Greatsword of Artorias, or more preferably, Transient Curses to travel through here. Because the entirety of enemies in this place, up till the end, are ghosts. And you cannot either attack or defend from the ghosts without it. Luckily, we're overpowered for these ghosts. The ghosts honestly aren't that tough of enemies when you have the right stuff. Alright, so over here, we're going to break this and grab some extra transient curses just in case. Because the Four Kings can be tricky, and it's possible that I will die to them. With Havel's armor, though, I should be good. Okay. But yes, there are 2 shortcuts we can unlock, one of which is phenomenal for going on repeat runs at the boss. And that is this here, but it's going to be a bit before we can actually unlock that. As you can see, I'm not really doing much to defend myself, and that's because they just don't do too much damage. At least, usually. Sometimes they hit really hard. Oh, he's there. I knew there was one in the wall. So here you get the parrying dagger. Now the parrying dagger is pretty cool because it has a special parry animation if you use it that way, but otherwise it also has a very high critical damage. I think it's like 131 critical. Hey, stop. Banshee. The Banshees, I think, can shoot lightning at you. Sidon, stop! Be good boy. Now over here, we're about to unlock our first of 2 shortcuts. There you go. Now the transient curse doesn't last forever, obviously. That's why we need multiple. Because they do wear off, and when they do, we're not going to be able to hit them, but they can still hit us. And every single one of their attacks will stagger us, no matter how much damage it does. So be careful. Those guys don't usually follow behind you, so let's head this way. Now, this building has an ass load of ghosts in it, so just be careful going around. There's also another banshee in there. Okay, that hurt a bit. Okay, we're gonna back out so we can heal real quick. Surprised I didn't take a hit there. Oh, we almost got grabbed. Watch out for the grab. That does a decent amount of damage. Not the best, obviously, but, you know. Should be one in the wall right ahead of us. Head this way. Watch out for attacks. Someone's gonna try to hit us from above. Oh. Okay, run back around to that starting room, and then we're gonna heal again. As I said, there is a lot of ghosts in here. Oh, okay. We didn't quite get grabbed. They usually can't hit you with the grab unless you're at the very end of it. The Banshees take a bit to wind up to their attack, so you have time to get in there and take care of them. Now, you're going to need to go up here and talk to the only sealer that remained in New Londo to watch over the kings. We met one of them, Yova, I think? Or we didn't meet her. We found her clothes down in Blighttown. I guess I sold it. But yes, you can get that set from her corpse. Don't know what happened to the other one. What kind of dagger do you have in your offhand, bud? I'm not sure what kind of dagger that is.
Well, this is a surprise. I get few visitors, save for ghosts. You have the Lord Vessel. Very impressive. I know exactly what your intentions are. You seek the 4 kings whom I guard over. This is the key to the seal. The 4 kings slumber in the deepest chamber of the ruins. Use this key to break the seal and open the floodgates. Oh, and do not forget, the dark wraiths reside in a dark void called the Abyss. But the Abyss is no place for ordinary mortals. Although, long ago, the knight Artorias traversed the Abyss. If you can find him and learn from him, the Abyss may prove surmountable. Hello there. What is it? The key to the seal is now in your hands. I will help you in any way possible.
Okay, so you can talk to him. He can break a curse on you, which is very good. Or you can purchase. He actually sells transient curses and the resist curse spell, which takes 16 intelligence. Yeah. We're going to go ahead and buy as many transient curses as we can, just in case, because there have been times where I just keep getting stuck and cannot kill the damn 4 kings. Alright, let's head back down. There's a few more items to grab before we break the seal. You can see that the curse is no longer active on us, but there are a few more ghosts, so we're going to use it again. Okay, so we came in that door. We're going to go down here. We would go around there and grab that item, but we can do that later when we're going for something else. So let's go over here. Green Titanite Shard. There are ghosts around here, but usually they don't come for you right there. Alright, we're gonna go up. Large soul of a nameless soldier. So we go up and around and up these stairs, and we'll get the... I think it's a humanity. But there's a very important ring in this area. That's why I always go here before the Duke's Archives. Because Seath is very good at cursing you. It's kind of his whole bit. So, you want to get the Curse Bite Ring. here. Yes, there are two bosses that I almost always wear Havel's armor for, and that is the Four Kings and Seat the Scaleless. Rare Ring of Sacrifice, and then we can drop in here, which is this room. And then now we'll go around this corner here. There should be a ghost or two. But there's a little ledge we could have dropped off the side to go to, but Cursed Bite Ring. I don't know if he just pops up normally or if he waits for you to grab the ring, but there is a ghost there. So now we'll head this way, and there's one more thing to grab before we break the curse. Or break the seal, sorry. We'll go this way. And we're going to go upstairs first. And we'll get the composite bow. If you're not worried about range and just want power, the composite bow is the best short of the great bows. Okay, so over here, use key to the seal, and then we can do this. And open the floodgates. I'd also like to mention, if you're wanting... Oh, wait a moment. Okay. If you're wanting to do co-op in this area and summon someone to help you, you have to open that gate before you can summon anyone. Okay, so now we'll pull the lever. And welcome to the lower area of New Londo Ruins. Now over there is going to be our first Dark Wraith. The Dark Wraiths hit fast and hard, but they can be parried, and you can loot a Dark Hand from that if you're lucky. I think they also drop their armor set, but I've never actually gotten the full set to drop. Now over there's the Valley of Drakes, so if you want to go from the Darkroot Garden bonfire, you can shortcut your way that way. But I don't really recommend it, just because you have to go through the drakes, and the drakes are just a bitch and pay very little souls. They're not worth the trouble that they are. The Dark Hand is a very good thing to loot from these guys, because not only is it actually a decent shield, it has low stability, but it has 80 resistance to everything. You can parry with it, and additionally it has an attack where you can hit people and drain them of their humanity. And why this is very good is because you can actually use that on most NPCs without turning them hostile to you. Okay, most of the enemies in this place are going to be Dark Wraiths, but there are some ghosts. Okay. Over there's a new enemy called a Mass of Souls. There's only 2 of them, and they don't respawn. But they are very tough, and they have an odd range of attacks. If you've gone to the catacombs before here, you'll recognize that red orb he just summoned. It's a flying skull. Yeah, look at that spear. It's a flying skull that explodes when it gets close to you. You can completely negate the attack with a shield, however, so don't worry too much about it. Yeah. Yeah, the massive souls are kind of gross, but they drop 5,000 souls each, and there's only 2 of them. And luckily, as I said, they don't respawn. Yeah, that's what the Dark Hand Oh! He tried to do the grab. Fuck you! Ugh. Alright. Head up this way, and there's a little bit of loot to grab, one of which is very important to you. Or should be. Hey, Sidon, who's a good boy? Are you a good boy? He is behaving. Alright, so up and around here, how much time we got left? Oh wow, we're almost out of time. I'll grab this and then we'll end the episode. Heading up this way, you'll get the very large ember. Ah! I need something to drink. Alright, the very large ember can be used to make things into plus 15. Very good at Andre, you know? Alright. With that, we're going to go ahead and end this episode. When we start back up, I'll open the last shortcut and proceed to go take on the 4 kings. But until next time, as always, I hope everyone really enjoyed the show and that you have a great day.